Okay, so once you've got your extruded piece, you're going to cut it into 4-inch sections. Some people try to eyeball it. I don't recommend it. Some of you may have tried to measure things in the past, eyeballing it. Just grab a ruler, and every 4 inches, I'm just using an old knife that I found. You could use a rib, whatever you find around the studio that will make a nice cut. And you're going to distort the clay a little bit. They're test tiles though, it should be fine. And cut at 12, another one at 16. And they should make some nice upright standing test tiles. They have a nice top on them. This is a nice area. I would actually smooth this off because this can actually mimic the rim of a thick jar. You want to know what the glaze does on a rim like this. And you also want to know what it does when it has a little bit of a chance to run. So that's why we make them 4 inches tall. This will shrink quite a bit. So I know it seems like a big test tile right now, but this gives you lots of room. On one side you can test some underglazes, here you can test some stains. And over here, what I'd do is just create a little bit of a texture pattern. Might have to put a finger inside here. Whatever you would normally do on the outside, if you stamp, do a stamp. If you do a lot of incising, try some incising. If you do pierced forms, do some piercing on the side here. But that's going to give you an idea of what the glaze does over an irregular surface. The smooth, if you don't do a lot of smooth work, don't leave any of the sides smooth. Get it with a little bit of texture on every side to see how the glaze reacts to that. Okay. One last thing is it's nice to be able to hang these up if they work out. So I've just got an old brush that I found over by the glaze table. It's not washed, of course. And just take that and make a big hole in the back. Big enough for like the head of a screw to fit through. Don't make these tiny little holes. Like I said, these are test tiles. They do not have to be perfect, but make them nice. And every test tile needs to have your initials on it. These are very hard to tell apart if you don't put your initials on it. So put your initials and leave a little spot near the bottom so that when you're glazing, you have a little area here. You don't have to write a box around it, but leave a little area so that when you're glazing in stain or underglaze, you can write the combo that you used in this area. Okay, so 10 of those and put them in the back to dry and you're good to go.